Hello there, my beautiful friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful and excited to have each and every one of you here with me today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Ria and I do these readings every week. Now, those of you that are finding yourselves in this collective space, you are called to be here today. You also chose this reading, so we have a synchronicity that is taking place. Now, Spirit has a message for all of you that are finding yourselves here. Some of you have asked Spirit a question. Maybe you're looking for some guidance, clarity, affirmation, or confirmation. This is going to come for you in this reading today. In my morning meditation, Spirit sent me some messages. I'm going to post some of these here on the screen. And the actual messages that you're meant to receive, we're all meant to receive them together through these cards, okay? So they gave me some names. They gave me animals and numbers as well for you and other messages. I'm going to post them here. And what I'm going to share with you is exactly what I'm doing for you today. So Spirit called me to pull 3 cards out of a random oracle deck. Okay, so you're going to see random things happening in your life. And I feel this is why Spirit called me to use this deck. Then I'm going to pull 3 spiritual gifts for you as well. What kind of gifts do you have? Maybe you're meant to develop them, or you're meant to embrace the energy of these gifts in your life. Then I'm going to pull 3 cards out of my tarot deck to see what else Spirit wants to share with you, followed by a bonus card from the Spirits of Animals Oracle deck. I'm then going to pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. We're going to close off with an angel number as well. So those of you that are watching today, if you've been seeing signs through animals or insects, any kind of repeating numbers or angel numbers, this is all going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. So stay tuned for all of this, my beautiful friends. All right, let's call in Spirit and open up your reading. So what is it that you ask the universe for, my friends? You can share with me in the comment section below. And what kind of actions are you taking in order to create this desire, or to call, as you call this in, we also have to initiate. We have to take action on it. Spirit is wanting to understand what your plan is around this. So let's pull some random messages here. Your first one is partnership. So we have a partnership energy coming in. This could be partnership with you and Spirit. This could be a partnership with you and someone else. This could be a partnership with you and something that you've committed yourself to, right? So the message here is a significant relationship is about to be forged that will assist you in expanding your growth. So once again, a significant relationship is about to be forged that will assist you in expanding your growth. So watch out for this. This, I feel, is a new connection coming into your life. And the keywords here are collaboration, support, and union. So collaboration, support, and union. You're meant to collaborate with others at this time. So if there's somebody that you want to collaborate with, perhaps a YouTube video, now's the time for you to do it. Support. Don't be afraid to call for support, ask for support. And union. So something to do with a union coming in. This is for the greater good. There's something that you're going to learn from one another. And next level. You are moving to the next level in your life. This is what's happening here. And this entrance of this person, I feel for you, is going to be a confirmation that you've moved up to the next level. And you're about to enter this new experience in your life that is going to be with this connection. So the message is, if you leave your comfort zone, you will see accelerated growth and change. So once again, if you leave your comfort zone, you will see accelerated growth and change. So you're meant to step out of your comfort zone at this time. Expansion, explore, and growth. You're going through a major expansion here. They're bringing in the right kind of people for you. And you're meant to explore these opportunities, maybe explore a connection in your life. You're going to see a lot of growth. Sometimes with growth, we experience challenges. And if you are facing a challenge, know that this is a growth period for you. And next we have imbalance. We've got the yin yang symbol here. Pay attention to these signs as well. Some of you might be seeing doors opening for you, gateways opening, heart-centered energy here. The focus has to be on that heart center, everyone. You might be seeing a lot of heart shapes or feeling a lot of love in your life and imbalance here. So there is an unequal power dynamic in a situation that needs to be brought back to balance. So once again, there is a unique power dynamic in a situation, oh, sorry, not unique. It feels like it's unique. I keep seeing the word unique here. So there is an unequal power dynamic in a situation that needs to be brought back to balance. So this might be unique in a way where it's never happened to you before. So this might be a new experience. So unequal, unfairness, and conflict. Be aware of these energies. Remember that Mercury retrograde is at play here, and it can create that energy of Mercury retrograde can create imbalance. It's all about being aware of this and learning how to navigate it, but being flexible and adaptable as you're moving through it. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull some spiritual cards, spiritual gift cards. So what spiritual gifts are you meant to work with at this time? So we've got one that jumped out here. This is crystal magic. Working with crystals, everyone. And in my recent readings, I've been pulling crystal cards, and I feel this is just the energy in the air. This is why Spirit has been calling me to use a lot of crystal and gemstone card decks. So the message here is the crystal path is meant for you, utilizing their energy to place power behind your spell work and manifestations. So once again, the crystal path is meant for you, utilizing their energy to place power behind your spell work and manifestation. So use crystals to enhance your energies here. Now, I just recently bought this black tiger's eye. I resonated with it. I love the spiritual meaning for it. So I'll be wearing this the rest of this new year in 2025, working with its energy. So I feel Spirit is wanting you to find a stone for 2025, or just find a stone for the rest of your life and see what resonates and work with its energy. All right. And next we are getting here, shadow diver. All right, some of you are doing some shadow work, integrating with your shadow selves and using that as a power in your life. So the message here is you're a master at being able to work through your dark side and others in order to create emotional and spiritual healing. So once again, you're a master at being able to work through your dark side and others in order to create emotional and spiritual healing. Look at that. And I feel those of you that tend to kind of work with your darker energy. So when I'm making music, I have to tap into my darker side, right? I go into this like really weird, it's a weird dark space, but it's a good dark space. And I feel for some of you, maybe you are interested more in the darker things in your life, like you're into scary movies, you love things are dark colored, you wear darker clothing. It's like that, right? So shadow diver. And you're actually meant to work with your shadow. This is you doing shadow work, but also integrating and equally balancing out both of those, the light and the dark, and working with it together, right? So communication is coming in as well. All right, so communication is in the air everywhere. Spirit is communicating with you. They also want you to be aware of the communication that you are having between others in the digital world as well. So the message here is be open to receiving messages. Right now, it's important to communicate clearly and honestly. So once again, be open to receiving messages. Right now, it's important to communicate clearly and honestly. All right, the keywords are call or text, expression, and answers. So you're going to receive calls or texts here, and I feel there's miscommunication in the air. Again, this is Mercury retrograde, right? They're wanting you to express yourself honestly and clearly communicate what it is that you need to say, just to get the message across and make sure that the person understands it. You need to ask questions as well. You're going to receive answers through this technique by doing it this way. All right, so communication definitely is going to be affected, but it's affected because you're meant to work with it. You're meant to create balance with it. So this is you practicing your powers, right? So this is all that is happening here. Now let's pull some tarot cards and see what else is coming through. So we've got a partnership. You're moving to the next level, but it's coming with some turbulence here. Perhaps communication problems in a partnership, right? This is where you want to slow things down. You want to listen more, be an observer more, take the information, absorb it, work with it before you respond or react to it, right? So this card, we got some cards that are jumping out for you today. Knight of Cups. This is a beautiful energy here. It's an energy that lets me know that you're in this action phase. You are meant to have a plan. You're meant to have a strategy. I feel you are mastering something in your life through going through this experience. It's actually strengthening you. It's asking you to apply some of the knowledge that you have learned over the course of your life and utilize it in ways that are going to work for you. You are the captain of your ship. Right? So the Knight of Cups here. And don't let emotions get the best of you. Don't let the emotions get the best of you. And Three of Pentacles, support, partnerships, right? Collaborations, teamwork makes the dream work here. So they want you to be open to work with others. All right? This is so important for you because I feel that whatever it is that you're going through might be a situation where you can't do it alone. So Spirit wants you to receive the support that you need in your life right now. All right, that is the Three of Pentacles. And we also have the King of Swords. So look at this. You are mastering your life here. You're learning how to work with the tides that come in and out of your life. Highs and lows, right? Some of you might be going through a low right now, and Spirit is calling you to tap into that inner strength, seek support from others, but master this game of life. Some of you might feel like you're going through a maze. These mazes come up quite a bit here. And it does sometimes feel like we're moving through a maze energy, a labyrinth energy. Maybe you're seeing the labyrinth symbol. Maybe even you're seeing geometrical patterns around you in plants and everything, right? You're connecting the dots there with those patterns. Perhaps you're receiving intuitive messages through those patterns as well. But what's happening is something is lighting up here within you. It's almost like you have created a map for yourself and you know your way out of situations. So mastery here with the King of Swords. Now, I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. Now, this is going to strengthen your intuition, but you will also receive your own messages. So how many of you are feeling these energies in your life already? What is it that you're experiencing with these? Feel free to share with me in the comment section below. So definitely a breeze, a change that is coming into your life. Now, before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today. So those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also share it with someone that might need to hear its message. All right, so we've got a change. It feels like a storm is coming in. It could be a big storm. It could be a small storm. For some of you, this is a storm that's just showing up in your life, and Spirit doesn't want you to be afraid here. They want you to tap into your strength. They want you to prepare for what's coming. Sometimes we can't prepare for what's coming until we're in the thick of it, right? And that is okay if that's what we're experiencing, but know that you are going to get through this storm. This too shall pass. You are built for this. This is why you are here. And you have gifts that you can utilize. If you need to tap into that version of yourself that maybe was a bit darker, you can integrate that version and use that to move through this energy. You also have the gift of communication. You have the gift of crystal magic. So use everything in your tool belt at this time to get through whatever it is that you're going through. I feel spiritual practices, implementing practices to calm your energy as you are moving through a storm. Now, not everyone is moving through a storm in life. Some of us are going through a really calm state, a peaceful state. But I feel Spirit is wanting you, those of you that are going through storms right now, to focus on the calm within yourself. Right? You know how to get through this. You've done this many lifetimes. They're trying to remind you of this. And maybe there's someone giving you some advice, right? Maybe there's support around you, support that wants to help support you. Perhaps you're not aware of it or you're declining it in some way. They want you to recognize the support that is there and allow that support to help guide you. This might be words that someone is saying to you. This could be an animal that is showing up for you. This could be your own animal wanting a little bit more attention, right? Children coming in that are wanting a little bit more guidance from you. You're going to see this in areas of your life. Spirit is reflecting this to you in some way. And they're showing you that the waters within you, you need to calm them in order to get through the waters external to you. So your water within, we need to calm that down, bring it to a place of peace. And what a perfect opportunity, what a perfect situation for you to go through in order to develop this within yourself. I feel this is what life is all about. Spirit puts us in, it's not that we're put in situations, we kind of make choices, and everything that we feel creates what we experience. So we're meant to experience our emotions here, everyone. Every experience that we go through, we're meant to experience it. This is why we're here on Earth, to experience Earth and everything it has to offer, including the emotions and everything that we go through that we create. And we're not actually meant to hold on to those emotions. Instead, we're meant to sail through them, allow them to sail through us, move through us without holding on to them, right? A lot of us sometimes carry baggage, things that have happened in our childhood traumas, all sorts of things, right? These are energies. The reason why we go through these kinds of things is because that is a superpower that we have gained. There is a superpower that we have gained from going through that situation. And sometimes we don't recognize that superpower within the trauma. So I feel that some of you are meant to work on healing some of this trauma because maybe it's rising in some way. So this is letting you know it's time to work on this and heal this part of ourselves, learn to integrate it with a version of ourselves now as strength rather than weakness, right? They also want you to steer your life. You are responsible for your soul. You are responsible for your life. So they want you to get in the driver's seat now and take control. So we can't control other people or situations, but we can definitely control ourselves in those situations with those people. And Spirit is wanting you to ground yourself every day when you wake up. Have some sort of a grounding technique, right? You can find tons online. I like to create my own. And you can do whatever you want as long as you're grounding yourself, centering yourself, bringing yourself to the present moment, clearing the noise out of your mind and focusing on where you're going. So this is where you have a goal for the day. This is where you have a schedule, you understand. And when turbulence is coming in, you have techniques or practices that you can implement to clear the noise so you can focus on getting through whatever storm might be coming in kind of in your path, right? Because things happen in our lives. Sometimes things happen in random ways. And for some of you, we have communication imbalance, partnership next level, all of these things that are coming in for you. That is really interesting. Did I pull 4 cards for you? I guess I was meant to pull 4 cards. I just realized that now. We were getting triple. So what I saw in my morning meditation was 333. This is why I chose 3 random cards, 3 spiritual gift cards, and 3 tarot cards. But apparently the number has changed now. It's 433. Okay, so wild. I just feel it's a wild energy. It is. I feel for some of you, there's things that are happening that are random, out of normal. I'm getting imbalance here in this card as well. So this is a training field for you. It feels like an obstacle course, and you're meant to go through it because you can go through it. You're very capable of coming out winning. You've done this before in past lives. Okay, you are a spirit warrior, by the way. And what Spirit is doing here is turning you into that version of yourself that is needed for that next level of your life. You're moving to the next level. There's a lot of energies coming in. You're sinking in. There's a partnership with you in spirit, your higher self. There's a partnership with others happening that is opening you to this gateway of gifts. This like gateway that is connecting you with your purpose, with the path that is leading you to your purpose. Okay. And, you know, turbulent energies, they're there. We go through them. And yes, sometimes there's fear because the unknown, and perhaps we feel like we're not strong enough. Maybe we feel like we're not able to do that, right? But you are able to do it. Sometimes we need support. Teamwork makes the dream work. So this is where not to be afraid to ask for support, especially if you need it. And if you're not getting the support that you need to ask spirit guides to bring that support in, but also stay open for that support in the form that it shows up. Sometimes we don't recognize the form something shows up in that spirit is sending us, that we reject it, or we don't recognize it as support, as what it is that we need in the time of when we need it. So spirit is sending you what you need at this time. Remember that they're sending you what you need, not what you want, is what they're confirming here. They're sending you what it is that you need. You're going to be able to get further by working with others. All right. Spirit is wanting you to work with others, not to disconnect yourself from connection with others. So we are here on earth. Your purpose, Spirit is saying, some of you, your purpose, I feel this is for everyone, is to connect with others, to spread love, joy in the world, compassion in the world. And we're meant to work together to build something bigger. This is what is happening right now. There's a wave of energy. There's a lot of different things that are happening in the world, especially in the cosmos, that are linking us up to this connection with one another and working with others. You're going to find yourself maybe wanting to connect with people deeper, wanting to connect with people that are like-minded, needing information, but wanting it from a person that understands it, right? So this is what I'm getting here. So getting a coach for yourself. I've been finding this very helpful for myself. I've gotten a coach with my Pilates, and that has been helping me. I hate exercising, right? So I feel even though I hate exercising, I still have to build the love for it. It makes me feel good, but I just hate the process of doing it, right? So I have to get myself in that motivation. I have to get myself into it. And sometimes I can't, and I just do it. And my coach actually helps me get into it, right? So it's that collaboration, that union, that connection that is helping uplift, pull you forward. Even if you're not feeling like it, it helps pull you forward. So don't be afraid to ask for help. I feel, when I was younger, I used to be afraid to ask. I wasn't afraid to ask for help. I just felt that I could do it myself. I'm going to make sure that people know I'm strong and I'm capable and I don't need their help. And when people would try to help me or give me something, it felt weird. I didn't feel right about it. I've let that go now, and it feels so good to have support and people connect with you but want to help you as well, right? So they want you to be open to this. I'm seeing some of you helping someone else up. I'm seeing someone that has fallen and someone has picked them up. I don't know if this is you picking them up or if someone came in and helped pick you up. That is support, right? And there's a connection. There is growth in this relationship, in this connection that is happening, and it's meant to happen because there's something that you're learning from one another. This could be a friendship. This could be a romantic relationship. This could be a partnership. This could be a job. This could be anything in your life that you connect with, and it lifts your energy. And you are here to uplift others' energies through your words, through your presence, through something that you're meant to share with others. It has to do with your story, right? And I feel that some of you are going to connect with people over the next little while that share the same story. I don't know if you already met somebody that has almost a similar story to you. And what I'm getting here is a deep connection, a bond that is from lifetimes ago. You were born again together. It's almost like you were soulmates. All right, I'm getting a soulmate connection here, someone that's been with you for lifetimes. And you know this because there's a lot of familiarity with this connection. It feels like you both feel it. That's the thing, you both feel it. This could be like identical twins as well that are connected, maybe triplets. Maybe you have a family member that has triplets, or you're a part of triplets, or like, multiple children, like identical twins, 1s, 2s, 3s, and 4s. You understand what I'm saying here, right? And yeah, there's a bond, there's a deep bond, and there's this uplifting energy, and perhaps it wasn't there before. Maybe there's some turbulence that you have felt in this connection. This is now mending itself, but it needs your energy fully, especially if it's important for you to, they want you to open yourself up to that connection. I feel there's a closed off energy here, but they want you to open yourself up for that connection to actually take place and mend itself. I'm seeing relationships mending themselves. And it's where you come to a place where you're going inward. I'm seeing some of you doing shadow work here, diving in, like shadow diver, going in and clearing some of the, it's like you cleaning your house. You're going in and you're cleaning your house and doing the work that you need to in order to come to a place where you understand what it is that you need to give there and what you need to receive as well. There's like this exchange that is happening. And it's happening through this connection, this support. Maybe there's more than one person involved in this. Oh my gosh, I don't even know the word to use. It's like a rejuvenating energy. It's a renewal energy that it's coming in through support, working together, connections, collaborative energy, the collective, a wave of energy. So some of us are going to feel this where we're talking to others and someone else is going through the same thing. And yeah, maybe you're going through a group, maybe you're part of a group, maybe doing a workshop, maybe some sort of a healing session in a group, and you're talking to people and sharing stories and realizing that you're not alone. This is what I'm getting here with this. It's so powerful. And that is what Spirit wants you to understand, that you are never alone. You are never alone. Never ever think that you're alone, because you never are. You are connected to Spirit. There are connections. You have to be open to connection, right? And express love. And the other thing I'm getting here is networking, business, working together. There's an expansion and growth happening where you're going to see a lot of success in your life. This is what I'm getting here. A lot of success and expansion through connections for you, right? And King of Swords, you're finding your way through. You're learning how to navigate your knife, or the life and knife. I don't know why knife is coming in. It's probably because he's holding a knife. You're learning to get out of the maze in your life, or you have already learned it. You've mastered it. So you know how it is that this game of life works, and you're able to teach others. I feel you are someone that goes in and saves people, and it's not that we're meant to have some sort of a savior come into our lives. I feel you're an earth angel. You're also a spirit warrior, earth angel, like a combination of this, where you're able to sense trouble. I'm also now getting Batman energy that kind of goes out in the night and, helps those that are in need of help, making a better world. So I feel for some of you, there is a light that has turned on within you that is showing you what you're here to do. And you are here to help and serve others. You're here to help others find their way out of the maze, however you do that. And, you can teach people this through your own life's experience. And I feel we are all teachers. We're here to inspire. We're here to teach. We're here to connect. We're here to love. And it's all a heart-centered energy. And, your mental scape here, you have really done some work on yourself. Those of you that are watching, there's a purpose and a reason, and you are someone that doesn't give up. You're not a giver upper here. And you are determined. It's your will. You have a purpose. You know what your purpose is. Sometimes the purpose isn't clear. When we have a purpose, this was me. I knew that I wanted to have a really good life. I didn't know what that looked like. I knew I wanted to have money. I knew I wanted to have a house. I knew I wanted to have a family. I knew I wanted to have love. I knew I wanted to have connections. How was that all going to be put together? I didn't know. And what I did was I set goals for myself. This is where the light turned on. I always had a goal. And once I reached that goal, I had another one right away. I was like, awesome, if I can reach this, let's level up and go a little bit higher and see where else that would take me. This is like my experience in my 9-to-5, where I worked in dentistry my whole life, but I worked my way up into managerial position, right? I always had that goal, going bigger and seeing where I can go. And once I reached the top, I had nowhere else to go. So now I'm here in front of you, right? So I feel that right now you are kind of taking these stairs up. Maybe you don't know where it is that you're going, but your experience, you doing this and not being afraid to do it, finding that way because there is a way out. There's a way to what it is that you're meant to do because you're determined, your persistence is your persistence. This is what it is. They want you to be persistent here because that is your driving force. There's another force they're saying. There's so many different kinds of forces for us, right? But you're going to get yourself through and you're going to show others how to get through. You are an earth angel. Okay, and maybe you find yourselves helping others all the time. Find yourself in situations where, you know, you're helping someone with their computer, you're helping someone move, you're helping them do something. You have a really big heart. This is your gift. This is what you're meant to do. This is a part of your purpose. So you can actually build a business around this. This is where Spirit is wanting you to work smarter, not harder. Knowledge is power for you as well. The more that you know, the more that you're able to apply in your life, the better it's going to benefit you. All right. You are here to master. You are here to lead. Right. I just feel that there's so much information that you have that you can absorb. Like your bandwidth is really good to take in knowledge here, those of you that are watching. So if you made it this far, there's a reason, there's a purpose. This reading is obviously resonating for you today. So you'll have to share with me how these cards are coming in. What is it that what is your journey that you're on right now? And how are you finding yourself connecting to these cards in your life? Like what is connecting you to these cards? You could share with me in the comment section below. I'd love to hear, because there's something very powerful going on and there's more of you out there. There's more. And I feel there's a link that is happening. Everyone is like stepping up in the same frequency and vibration, like at the same time. So I feel there's something happening collectively here at the same time. And it's a wave that you are creating in the world without even knowing that you're connected to others just like you. Okay, so very powerful stuff that is happening. There's a lot of planetary alignments. Here it is. I wrote it down on a sheet of paper on December the 4th. And I feel you're going to feel these energies, especially on this date, is Mercury in Sagittarius, opposition Jupiter in Gemini. Then we also have the Sun in Sagittarius, which is square Saturn in Pisces. Venus in Capricorn, sextile Neptune in Pisces. All of this is happening on December the 4th. So there's a lot of powerful energies at play here, and you're going to experience a lot of many different things coming in here. I don't know what I did. I think I pulled an extra card from the random deck and only two spirit gift cards. That is really interesting how that came out. I feel communication. Pay attention to communication here. Communication for you is very powerful. So let's go ahead and pull a bonus card from the Spirit Animals Oracle deck and see what else Spirit wants to share with you. It comes with an oracle message and a protection message. I'm going to read them both to you today. So we are getting for you Groundhog Spirit, time to let go. Have any of you seen a groundhog? This is a confirmation for you. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen and you're going to see one. So groundhog, time to let go. The number 31 on this card. This could be a number that you're seeing in your life. This is a confirmation for you. And those of you looking for timing, I'm getting 31 days. All right, so the oracle message for you today is endings lead to beginnings and death is a part of life. So Groundhog Spirit is here to let you know that it is time to accept the natural endings of something that is no longer serving you. We love to hold on to what is familiar, but the new needs space to arrive so growth can occur. When Groundhog Spirit appears, it is a sign that there is something in your present situation that you need to let go of so that something new can be born, something that will far better serve you now. When the groundhog sees his shadow, he retreats to his den. So too might you yearn for a little more time to say goodbye and transition into the new. However, change is coming and it is good, so let go of your resistance. Spring brings many blessings, and what must die must be reborn in a new form that will be right for you. Life requires change and detachment. Say farewell to whatever once served you and get ready for something amazing to take its place. Spirit is already sending it your way, so get ready for it. So the protection message here is, have you been relentless in your efforts to revive something that has passed its prime and needs to die away? A situation, a relationship, a belief, or a habit that served you once but no longer fills you with vitality. Perhaps you automatically expect to see the world through a specific lens based on the familiar. Groundhog Spirit has appeared to let you know it's time to accept that the past is the past. So allow yourself to feel the loss and grieve it if you need to. Any sadness will not last forever or overwhelm you. Knowing Spirit is with you and wants you to experience joy and excitement again will help you through this transition from the old to the new. Keep your eyes open, for winter always gives way to spring and endings always give birth to beginnings. For now, let yourself feel your emotions, releasing them to make way for the joy that awaits you. Spring and new growth are on their way, for that is Spirit's promise to you. So some of you are going through a storm. There's support there for you. And you going through this experience, seeking that support and teaching that to others, oh my gosh, you are helping so many others out there. All right, so we're getting Groundhog Spirit. So what I'm going to do now is pull 3 personal messages for you. So this is where I ask you to pause the video, take a deep breath, connect to Spirit, and then come back to receive these messages. So we had 3 cards, I believe, that fell out. So your first card is continue to make the most of every open door. No matter what you're going through, continue to make the most of every open door. Some of you might be seeing triangles in your life. Next, we have, you will get what you wish for, but is it truly what you want? Okay, that's an interesting card. So you will get what you wish for, but is it truly what you want? So sometimes we don't realize this until we manifest something and it shows up in our life and we're like, oh, okay, I forgot about all the other things. So I don't know if any of you experienced anything like that before. So your third card here is, if all you're doing is waiting for the really big moments, you won't value and appreciate the small ones. So once again, if all you're doing is waiting for the really big moments, you won't value and appreciate the small ones. So start celebrating the small ones. Okay, the small wins in your life. So let's go ahead and now pull an angel number. Some of you are seeing angel numbers, repeating numbers in your life. This is going to give you your confirmation and guidance today. And remember the message of this card anytime you see this number. We are getting coming good. You're going to experience a lot of coming good. Okay, so a lot of good things are coming into your life here. If you're seeing the number 45, look for the beautiful and the good things in your life. Okay, so everything is arriving in divine timing for you. They want you to release any kind of attachments you have around time. Things are falling into place. They want you to trust the process here. There are blessings already out there for you, positive events, and it's a time for you to receive as well. Spirit is wanting you to be open and receive. Okay, and that means support, receiving support. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching.